Hello, everybody, and welcome back to TimInATopHat, where tonight we're playing Dungeons and Dragons. Last week when we left off, the party had succeeded in the Colosseum, and we came out as the victors. If anybody wants to give a little bit more of an explanation, that'd be welcome, but if not, we can just jump right into it.
I mean, I think Mitch should, because we met his OG campaign character.
So in our final battle, we ended up fighting against the clan of, oh goodness, my brain is terrible in spacing his name right now. Jimothy the Spigot Jauntlet, there we go. And we ended up fighting his school of what presumably are thieves in training in the final battle, which we found out that they are essentially on our side of things, and the match was more or less a show match, and they were kind of throwing to let us win so that we could go on with the rest of our mission that is about to unfold.
They're throwing, except that one hit on Ryan, right?
No, that was a thrown hit too, and it just so happened to do way too much damage.
Got a little too into it.
Yeah, I have it right here. It did 43 damage.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's almost all of my HP. Oh yeah, we had a long rest, by the way.
Yeah, so you guys have had the night and then the executions first thing in the morning. So as soon as you guys wake up, that's going to be what's going to be going on.
Long rest.
Yep.
Hey, Tim.
Make sure you get your ring.
That's literally what I was gonna ask. Is when can I go quick? Like, when is that store open? When is her shop open?
So yeah, as you guys wake up in the morning, and you're heading into the town, you can see that her tent is set up like right outside the execution building, just so that like she can hopefully sell a little bit of extra stuff on the way out.
Lovely. So Ren approaches her little makeshift stand, and Ren asks her, so, hey, I dropped off some gemstones with you. I think there were rubies the other day, and you said I could pick up a ring from you today.
Yes, it is actually ready for you. It's behind the counter right now.
Lovely. Thank you so much.
Yes, and she goes by. She goes down behind the counter and she picks it up and she hands it to you. It's just a standard ruby ring.
Cool. No, I appreciate it. I collect these things, and I hope to maybe find a person who could one day enchant it.
I hope to find a man.
I meant a man who could enchant the ring, okay?
Why does it have to be a man? No, I'm kidding.
I hope I can find a man someday for this ring. Right now he's turned to stone.
Yeah.
Technically, the guy who would enchant my ring, who'd usually enchant my ring, is stuck in a sword at the moment. So, yeah, we've got a lot going on today. What was that?
I said now she's just thinking you're crazy. You said the guy who normally enchants my rings is it a sword? She's looking at you a little inquisitively.
So, it's made of ruby dust, right?
It was like small particles of like small little bits of ruby.
Yeah, the one that Teddy punched.
Yes.
It was small bits of ruby, but she took like one of the bigger chunks of it and cut it into. So it's actually just like a solid piece of ruby, but it is like it wasn't like powder. It was like small little chunks.
Yeah.
Like that ruby.
The best chunk.
Yeah, she used a hefty chunk and turned it into a ring, so it is a solid cut piece of ruby.
Okay, that makes sense. And it was a trade, right? From
yeah.
what I remember. Yeah.
I forget. Yeah.
I mean, I have in my
ago.
notes exactly how much money we've spent and stuff, and I'm pretty sure the ruby was a trade.
The ruby was a trade, yeah.
I think she took like whatever was left of the ruby, right? Like
it was all the ruby dust, the ruby shards, and she converted one into a ring for you.
Lovely. Thank you so much. Do you know anything about what's happening today?
Yes, I believe it was your house that won. So yes, your house gets to execute the treasonous halfling. Is what they're saying. I don't exactly know what she did, but I mean, if she did some treason against the Empire, well, they don't really take kindly to people. So it'll really earn House Silverthorne a lot of credit with the Imperials, though. So
Oh no.
That's, I'm glad that you mentioned that. Good to know. Thank you.
If we play our cards right, they might still think we did it, though.
This is true.
She just needs
So
to
Ren
lay low.
returns back to the gang, the Scooby
I
gang.
mean, I guess that's good for Ember's family. Like, the Imperials might kind of fuck off and leave him alone.
Yeah.
But,
Nah.
at the same time, it's not necessarily a reputation that I'd like to have. So, okay, there was 500 platinum in the chest. We have 2 gold per day for the docking fee. Oh yeah, your ring is 150 GP value. I have that in my notes. I don't know if Tim said that or what. So we spent
The
1,000.
Ruby ring, yep.
What, Timmy?
The ruby ring, yeah, is 150 gold
Okay.
pieces.
1,000 gold on the entry fee, but then Denon and Halfling gave us 1,000 gold back, minus 500 for the horse. And I think that's all we've spent.
The horse would have been free.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how come we didn't pay for? You had to pay for the horse again? What happened?
Because
The horse would have been free.
oh my god.
So, yeah.
Stephanie should have been mine.
All right, so you guys pull up to the execution area, and you get stopped by a guard, Ember. He says, for security purposes, we are only going to allow you as the head of the house and one person who will be your executioner, unless you want to be the executioner yourself, proceed into the lobby area, but the rest of your house is more than welcome to sit up in the bleachers with the rest of the spectators.
Understood. Riggan?
We don't even get VIP VIP.
And then I'll kind of...
And he points you and he goes, the royal families can go up these stairs. You get the nicer seats.
Oh, okay. Sorry for being snarky.
I kind of point to the rest of the party, like, go over here, and then take Riggan with me.
You should have Denon, right?
Well, Denon can do his illusion from a distance.
Yeah, what's the range on illusion?
That's a good question.
I do not have them.
Maybe we can have you strangle her instead.
God damn it.
We all know that Riggan likes to get his hands dirty.
Dang.
I'm sorry, this is so fucked up, but that was just funny to me.
30 feet.
How close are they? Because yeah, 30 feet's not. 30 feet's not very
Do we have a
far.
map for this, by the way, Tim?
I do have a map.
Oh.
I cut it pretty close there, actually. So let me just throw you guys into the map.
Okay.
Let's take a look. See.
Just in case we end up. Oh shit! Look at all these people.
Fancy.
There's a lot of spectators. You can see directly to the right of you. There is House Gauntlet. It looks like Jimothy the Spigot has not shown up.
Wait, who are the robed guys?
Character design.
They are sitting in the royal, like the Royal Imperials
Okay.
area.
Let's see. I mean, he's close enough.
Goodness,
I
haven't
guess.
seen the robe guys in a while.
Oh, you guys fought a robe guy a couple of weeks ago.
I know, but I haven't seen that many of them in
So
a
we
while.
have House Jauntlet, House Silverthorne. Who are these guys? Just generic NPCs.
Yeah, let me see. So they saved these two areas over here for you guys.
That guy looks
Like,
happy. He's like,
royalty.
yeah.
Yeah.
Who, the guy with the stick?
Yeah. Then we have some lizard people. No, Tritons. Alright.
There's not really any humans here. I mean, some of them look like humans in the little depictions, but it's just a lot of
Pretty cool.
like half elves,
Yeah.
dwarves, stuff like that.
Looks like Pebbley
Kobold.
has a halo around her.
It's a basket.
Yeah, I can tell it's a basket, but it almost looks like she's a saint. And, especially with the
I don't know
guards
that ain't
around.
true.
And...
All right. And then the scribe comes up and he says, "Well, the lord of this land has not been able to make it today, but he sent his royal viziers to come and make sure that this execution is done properly."
Understood. Is there anything that we should know?
You guys can execute the prisoner in any way, except for decapitation. I know the basket is here, but we would like to hang her body in the town square afterwards.
Ah, shit.
Oh.
Perfect.
Also, Riggan's got to pull his hood down to be look more like an executioner's mask. Just saying.
Riggan pulls his hood down. Scares.
Well, God, if they're gonna hang her in the town square, then
Yeah, we're gonna
strangling might be better. Riggan, what do you think? Should we? I mean, you do have your dagger, but you do have your whip as well.
I have a whip and I have a rope. Oh my gosh, I think it'd be.
I mean,
Riggan?
strangling is very weird.
Yeah, that's a weird. Yeah, Riggan's gonna take out his dagger. I think that.
I have a question, Timmy.
Easier to execute.
So if they're gonna hang her in the okay, say they hung her by the neck, does she need to be able to breathe when she's under feigned death?
It makes her like she's dead. As soon as it wears off, she will start taking suffocation damage.
Okay, so while she's under the effect of the spell, she doesn't need to breathe.
Yeah, because you don't breathe. You don't.
Okay.
Like, your heart stops, all that kind of stuff. It fakes that you're dead, and then you come back.
Okay. I thought so.
Yeah, but if she is just hanging there normally, she's gonna start taking suffocation damage from hanging, unless you guys find some way to keep her off the ground inconspicuously, then she'll take some damage.
Okay.
I can levitate her.
That's true. And you might
She
also
would be
kill
willing.
her. Well,
I do forget that my levitate takes place that does take effective magic.
Would she be hung by the neck if she was already stabbed to death, or would she just be like?
Yeah, they're gonna hang her by the neck. They're gonna hang her by the neck to make an example out of her in the town. Like how some people hang rats and stuff to scare other rats away.
Think of Pirates of the Caribbean.
No, I understand.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely was a pirate thing in a lot of cases where they would put them in the fucking cage.
Gibbet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a gibbet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, I guess I feel like faking a stab is going to be a lot easier than faking strangling her to death. And it
Yeah.
might be
But
quicker.
the illusion's gonna wear off in a minute.
You got to wrap her up.
Yeah, but then they're gonna display her. They're gonna realize there's no wound.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, Riggan's gonna just.
But then we're gonna have to steal her body in like broad daylight.
Yeah.
Okay, Ren is gonna have to be ready to follow them wherever they like. We have a better chance of stealing it before
mean,
they display her.
It's a little metagamey, but Denon does have a disguise kit, right?
Yeah.
For just any dead person. How many people died in this Colosseum thing?
Quite a few.
I mean, I don't know that that's metagamey, except Riggan's kind of dumb.
Yeah, Riggan's stupid though. So the fact that I'm mentioning this to you, very unrealistic to be in character. But
I mean, if you feel, I mean, I guess we can talk about it a little after. The spell lasts for an hour. I believe it's an hour at least. Let me double check on that.
Feign Death lasts for an hour.
Feign Death takes one action since I have it prepared. It can also be cast as a ritual, which I will not be doing because that's going to take too long. Yeah, duration 1 hour.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
So,
We
but
can do
the
a lot
illusion's going to wear off, so I'm wondering if Riggan should, like, draw a little blood.
Oh, no.
Like, not a lot of blood, but maybe, like, a little, so they're not suspicious.
Maybe.
Yeah, minor illusion only lasts 1 minute.
Yeah.
I feel like this is a lot of the stuff that we probably would have been discussing.
I feel like Riggan would know where he could stab a body without hurting a person, to be honest.
Maybe he's not.
He's a hunter.
He's a hunter.
How
but
deep to cut, sort of thing.
Riggan would know how deep he needs to cut to kill something.
Yeah.
So I guess by cutting less than that, you would know you weren't going to kill it.
Well, hopefully.
But you don't. I mean, you don't know human anatomy
God.
too well.
Halfling anatomy.
Yeah, Riggan's
Speaking of which, don't Google that, because I was thinking of drawing Ember, so I Googled, like, halfling anatomy to get, like, an idea of proportions and stuff, and it was a picture of several D&D dicks.
Well, that makes sense.
Dungeons and dicks.
Yeah. So,
Dicks and dragons.
yeah, it was like, there was a half-orc one, which was really disgusting. And then the halfling one was, like, huge, obviously. And yeah, it was so bad. Don't Google that.
Thank you for the warning. Didn't plan on it. Definitely not planning on it now.
Yeah, I was just, I was thinking of drawing Ember. And I wanted to get proportions right and everything. And because it's, like, different than drawing a human. But then I saw that, and so maybe
you want to burn the internet.
Yeah, a little bit. Anyway,
so back to kidnapping a dead body.
So maybe Riggan could make like a little bit of a cut, just so there's some blood, but she's not gonna bleed out. And then Denon can use his illusion to make it look worse than it actually is, to make it more convincing before we cover her up.
Can we pitch to take the body instead? And do something even worse than display it in a town? I don't know. That's metagaming also because you guys can't. We're not really able to actually converse at the moment.
Yeah, what if House Silverthorne wants it?
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking of, saying like.
We want the trophy.
Yeah, I was thinking of like giving some spiel about like how I would give her like a halfling send off or something, but no, they want her to be made an example of, so that's not really gonna work.
But we want our trophy.
I don't know if that'll work. I mean, it's not a bad idea, but they seem very like. I feel like we'd have to roll very, very well to convince them to let us have it.
Take the body, yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna cut deliberation now, so you guys.
Yeah.
just.
Yeah, that's totally fair. I think it's just it's good to.
I'll let you guys talk a little bit, so that you guys could have, but like you guys are right in the middle of public, so.
Well, yeah.
We're just whispering over the edge, like over the railings at each other.
I mean, Mitch wasn't here when we talked a lot of the, like.
Yeah.
That's the only reason that I'm really going so into it right now, because I feel like Ren would have been there for the conversation.
Yeah, he would have been there for the conversation yesterday, but like some of the information that you guys got today, like you wouldn't have had yesterday, because you guys didn't know that they were going to display it yesterday.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I think Riggan's got his dagger for sure.
Yeah, I'm totally fine with you guys talking about the stuff that you were privy to today, so you guys can get a little bit of a game plan. But that's why I'm cutting it off, is so you guys don't
that makes sense.
a lot of over. Yeah.
I think Riggan gestures Ember to give her rights or her send off.
Yeah. So we're there already.
Yep. You guys
we're not even like on the way anymore. Okay.
Nope. You guys are. Yeah. They told you guys, while you guys were talking, you guys were walking up, and
okay.
Your people were getting into their seats, and now you're there.
All right. Well, I suppose they've already said everything that they needed to say to you. So, let's try and make this quick. And I reach out and I say something clericy, like, may Bahamut guide you. And I cast my feigned death ritual while I friggin' do the thing.
Yeah.
Do you have magic words you have to say for those?
Probably. I didn't really look up the... Yeah.
I only asked that in the essence of, do you want to make up magic words that you say for that? I'm kidding.
No, not really. I mean... I was figuring I would disguise it like a prayer.
Yeah,
like
kind of under your breath, like.
Yeah, like. Yeah.
That's no, that makes sense. Total sense.
Kind of like.
I was making a
quietly
joke,
with my hand on her.
Yeah, I guess Riggan's going to approach Pavli and. Damn. Yeah. Grab onto. Oh yeah, how is she? Is she like standing?
I was gonna say, how does she look? Does she look like
she's bound?
Okay.
She's not doing a very good job at selling it, but she's looking terrified.
Oh no.
Well, that sounds like Shannon. Is she asleep?
As long as it looks real. As far as the death part goes. Okay, so I cast my thing. What does Riggan do?
Riggan's gonna probably put a hand on her shoulder and he's probably got to leave at least a little bit of a mark. He's going to make a very forceful looking stab. And just kind of, go for probably the gut area and try not to do much.
Okay, go ahead. I need you to roll a dexterity check.
Just dex flat?
Yeah, to see how good your stab looks.
This is an important roll. Of course. Course. During an important time.
Oh no.
So go ahead and roll the hit.
Just with dagger roll the hit?
Yep.
Don't you have like a
So,
special eye or something?
Does he have like advantage or anything?
I do have a
because
special eye.
she's-
Does that help?
Because
Yeah,
she's
he
like
has
bound and not moving.
Yeah, you have advantage because she's bound.
Should I? Oh, do I roll again?
No, you have
Not for the
advantage.
dex check,
Okay.
but for the attack roll,
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
Roll
I don't think advantage is a good thing then.
Well, he wants to hit her, you know?
Oh yeah, I guess
hit
you're
with a
doing-
dagger.
I was
with
thinking
advantage.
damage for some reason, not the hit.
Okay.
I picked the 21.
All right. So, you try to pull back when you hit her, but you just accidentally do a full-on stab
Of course.
because you slip a little bit. Your dagger is sharper than you realize.
But my daggers aren't that strong, hopefully, so
I guess he's rolling damage now. Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
I don't know what her health's like in this situation.
You guys don't know that.
That's as minimum as I can do.
Oh, hey.
Okay.
That's a good time
And-
to roll low on damage.
Immediately as your dagger goes into Pavli's body, she goes limp. And blood just starts coming out of her stomach.
Okay. But
All
that
right.
kind of could be what we want.
So I'm gonna just lay her on her back.
Yeah, and yeah, you can see that the wound is a lot deeper than you meant for it to be.
Of course.
And she's just bleeding, like she's just got bleeding a bit. It looks at this point like Denon doesn't need to do anything.
It sets off fireworks.
Yeah. And then I look to the guards. Will there be anything else?
And they hand you over this little chest. And they go, "These are your winnings from the tournament."
All right.
And then they grab her body and they haul her off through these middle doors right here between you guys.
These ones?
Yep.
Okay.
So she looks dead, but is she really?
Can I
That's kind of rough.
Yeah.
So Ren, Ren, I believe, would already be kind of like positioning himself to start following these people.
Yeah, you can go ahead and follow them. I need you to roll a stealth check if you're gonna try to do it stealthily.
Yeah, I mean, of course I am.
Stealth boy, you got this.
I have a +7 in stealth, so.
Yeah, I had a +4 in dex too, but we'll see.
Oh wait, I need to get better at roll. What is it? 1d20 +7.
Oh, you're doing it the type way.
Oh my god, you guys.
Wait. 1 second. I have to do something really quick. Which is this.
Oh, are you using your power?
Yes.
Does he need to? I mean, I guess he should. Yeah.
If it helps.
Oh,
13
you
is my
you
power.
barely failed if you don't use that. So.
I barely failed if I don't use my power.
Yep.
Okay, I used my power.
Okay. They don't notice you following them. You're following them closer, but the big group of people coming behind are all slowly starting to follow them out as well.
Hmm.
They're So they're heading towards. It looks like they've got like almost a gallows set up in the middle of the town right now.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like an archway. It doesn't have any platform. There's nothing underneath it. It's just an archway that has like a rope hung to it.
Okay. Interesting.
And, yeah, they bring her over to this archway, and they start to string her up there.
So, okay. Huh. So they're already displaying her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Riggan's probably...
she's still bleeding at this point.
So
the blood is like dripping down off of her body, and she's just like limply hanging there. They go to, yeah. Some of the guards go to leave and like take care of the crowds. It's like a crowded area now, and you can see the people standing around watching her body just kind of hang there for a little while. And there's 2 guards stationed, one on each side of the body at the moment.
Well, shit. Okay. I'm gonna call a little group meeting. I'm guessing Halfling's on the ship right now, right?
Halfling's on the ship.
Okay.
So is your horse.
Okay, cool. Yeah, let's have a little meeting, shall we? Somewhere that no one can hear us talk.
Yep. There's a few places.
So, what's the closest? Is it like behind an alley or something?
Yeah, there's some areas around here that you could hide. Roll perception for me. To see if you can find an actual real good spot to do it.
Alright. Okay.
Yeah.
22?
Yeah. You find a pretty good spot to... So, like, there is between 2 of the tents set up that the people are trying to sell stuff at. There's like this little alleyway, and then it cuts into the back area behind all the tents.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And yeah, you guys can talk back there, and there's nobody back there.
Alright,
just
perfect.
you guys.
I think as soon as Riggan's clear of guards or anyone, he probably gives Ember a very scared look.
Yeah. I'm just going to say, well, this is something we weren't quite expecting. Now, there are many eyes on her. And the spell will only last for 1 hour. And when she comes out of the spell, if she's still up there, she will die. So does anyone have any ideas as to how to...
I might have an idea, or at least a start of maybe a plan.
What are you thinking, Ren?
So hear me out, and this is gonna take some really good talent from all of us, for most of us. So I can levitate her, right? I have control up to her. If I levitate her, I can control her movements. And yeah, I can change the altitude by the target. Yeah, I can move her up and down and everything. And what we could do is cut her rope and levitate her away? Make her just look like she's flying away, possibly?
Riggan, you can... Wait.
We'd have to shoot the rope she's hanging by, or something. Which is,
Well,
tricky shot.
We should really try and accomplish this in a way where it doesn't look like we're the ones doing it. How far
Which is why I was saying, like, sniper shot. We do have that new fancy bow.
How far can you carry someone with your levitation?
I can carry them for up to 10 minutes.
How far?
Like, I can make them go I don't think there's any limitation for like moving or horizontally. I don't have any.
There's no
range
spell
on
range?
that. There's a spell range of 60 feet. I can make them move. Okay, that's what you mean. I can make them move 60 feet away, like 60 feet from me. So I could be a little ways away to do this if necessary.
I wonder. So, Riggan. What if you hid somewhere and made a very scary voice that made it sound like she was a ghost, and Denon, you could make her glow or something with your illusion? So then everyone would think that she was coming back to haunt them, and then Ren could levitate her somewhere discreet where they wouldn't find her, and then we could sneak her out. This might be a terrible idea, but it's all I have at the moment.
Riggan shrugs, but he also adds in, he says, fog.
And as you guys are talking, you hear a familiar voice that you heard yesterday, and there's no body attached to it. You just hear a familiar voice say, "We might be able to be of service to you guys."
Oh, the stealth boys.
It's
John
ghosts.
Clan. Oh, it's the ghosts. You're right.
So I didn't see them with a 22. Okay, so these guys are good then.
Yeah. So this is just Jimothy at this point. He was stealth.
Shit.
He was stealth at the arena with you guys, and he's got such a high stealth score that literally you guys could have rolled a 20 and you wouldn't have seen him.
Like a nat 20?
I mean, nat 20 you would have, but like, just because of how I deal with nat 20s. But like, if it was a 20 plus your modifiers, none of you have a high enough.
Number-wise, it wouldn't have worked.
Yeah,
number-wise,
so
you guys wouldn't have been
unless we roll a natural 20, there's no way that we would see him. Okay, so the voice sounds like Jimothy.
Yeah, so you hear just a disembodied voice speaking to you from the shadows, basically.
Right on.
Do you have any suggestions, ghost voice?
I mean, you can call me. Well, most people just call me the Spigot, because they look like a spigot when they deal with me.
I don't know what that whole thing meant.
Sure.
Well, okay. Sure.
I mean, it sounds pretty in character though.
I don't even remember why his nickname's the Spigot, but
it was his wrestling name.
Oh, that's right.
Sounds like a wrestling name. All right. What would you suggest?
Well, I mean, I think you guys have a good idea with this whole cutting her down, making it not look like it's your fault. I mean, I would love to see them try to come after my clan, so if my clan may happen to steal the body, nobody's gonna really come after a clan of a bunch of trained assassins to...
Oh.
This is true.
Okay,
and it's not like my clan's got a very good reputation already.
But do you really want to put the weight of the Imperial Army on you?
Oh. You will. In my family, we have a saying about the Imperial Army, and it is, fuck the Imperial Army.
That's a good saying.
Yeah.
I gotta remember that one.
You gotta write that one.
Yeah.
So, yes, we don't really mind. We're here to kind of foil their plans in the first place to begin with. So, it's not like they would be able to find us.
So...
Well, would you be able to sneak her body onto our ship?
We could probably sneak our body anywhere you'd like. We could probably sneak our body all the way down to the Ox if you guys needed it.
What? What do the rest of you think?
Well, I feel this may be one of our best options, and I think the time that we have, which I think by now is probably 50 minutes, if even.
So it took them about 20 minutes to string her up, so you guys probably have...
Yeah, 35 minutes.
Okay,
40 minutes.
Well...
If we sent her ahead to a place where she could maybe get some healing from whatever damage she took, that might be helpful. Otherwise, we're gonna have to try to take care of her.
I mean, we could give Jimothy a potion to give to her. Because, I mean, I could heal her to stabilize her, or do a medicine check, or spare the dying. You know, like, I have a lot of ways to stabilize her, but a group of assassins, I think a potion might be the best bet.
Probably. And we still have a couple.
If I'm not gonna be near her to help, that might be the best bet.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably the best bet, I'd say. And then...
Oh, go ahead.
Do we want her to be brought to the ship, or do we want her to be what sounds like sent ahead?
That's kind of what I was asking as well.
I feel like if she's sent ahead, she could probably get some proper treatment while we're still trying to do whatever we got to do, which might be a lot of side questing to get Teddy back.
Yeah, that's true. But our next stop is to meet the Ox as well. But well, I'm going to ask Jimothy, are all of you planning on meeting the Ox as well?
Yes, we're in this general vicinity. He is one of my closest compatriots, so seeing him is... I have a feeling something is about to go down, so he might need our help, so...
All right. And if we were to send you on ahead with Pavali, would you be able to administer this potion?
Yes, that'll keep her stable until we can get her to... We've got a few people who know the healing arts in our group.
Because I could help her as well, but if we're trying to make it look like we have nothing to do with this,
I mean,
it may be best if I keep my distance.
It might be. It's totally up to you guys at this point. I mean, I know she is your friend. I mean, I could pick up on that from a mile away. But,
do you think that the soldiers picked up on that?
No, probably not. They're dense as rocks.
Okay, good.
I think your buddy, the big one, the big blue guy, I think he's smarter than some of these soldiers that they got.
Halfling?
Oh, was that his name? It's a weird name for an ogre.
Tell me about it.
He's a weird ogre.
But he means well. I'm glad to have met him. So, alright. Riggan, do you think we should leave Pavali with them or bring her with us? They might do a search after the body goes missing, so...
It might be safer to leave her with them, because if they do a search, I feel like we're the ones who had the most
Yeah.
connect your body.
They could easily search our boat. So this might be for the best. And I know that a group of trained assassins will be better at sneaking her out than we will. But the only thing that's holding me back is that we just met these guys. I mean, Ryan vouches for them, so...
They do have a long history of being... I mean, Jimothy has quite the reputation.
In this whole world, everyone, right?
Yeah, and Ryan pipes up and he goes, I can follow them if you really want. I mean, nothing says that you all have to bring me on the boat with you. I mean, if they're headed to Grandpa anyway, I could always head and meet them.
It's up to you. I was just saying that the fact that you vouch for them makes me feel better about the prospect of leaving Pavley with them. Though I'm still a bit apprehensive about it.
I've known Jimothy since I was a little boy, so...
I think we don't really have much more of a choice, to be honest.
All right. Well, is there anything that we can do to help? Perhaps create a diversion?
Riggan says fog cloud.
It would probably be best if you guys headed to your boat and made yourselves as inconspicuous as possible.
Well,
don't go asking around town. Oh, if you guys just because we can take care of getting the body down.
Well, all right. Will you be able to notify us once it's done? Because I'll be very worried if we don't hear anything.
Yes.
Or if you give me an estimate, I can reach out to you. What were you about to say?
We have some ways.
Okay.
My son here, he can get a word to you.
Okay. Well, that settles it. What were you saying, Riggan? Fog cloud. Is that something that you can do now?
Yes.
Would I turn to Jimothy's disembodied voice. Would that be helpful?
If you can block out the sun a little bit with it. I mean, the darker it is, the easier it is for us to hide.
Understood.
And the easier it is for us to hide, the more we can make people...
Well...
disappear. Let's put it that way.
Well, all right. Let's head to the boat, everyone.
For sure. Yeah, Riggan's gonna kind of maybe hang out near the gallows area for a moment.
And
kind of far away.
I turn to Ryan. What would you like to do?
Ryan says, well, I really do need to be getting to Grandpa quick. I could meet you guys there. I know you guys have a couple loose ends that you want to tie up before you meet with him. As long as I bring this shield, we should be okay. So if I head out with these gauntlet guys, you guys might actually be able to go help your short friend who.
Should we send the money with you as well? Should we send the artifacts we recovered? Or should we bring those on our own?
The money would probably be helpful right now, but the artifacts I think will be more helpful for you at the moment.
Well, all right.
Except for this one, and he holds up his shield.
Well, yeah. I mean, I kind of felt like he was the artifact. But, it could be the shield as well, depending on how you look at it. How much is the prize money, by the way?
$5.
It's like $5,000. I thought.
So, the prize money is 10 times the amount you guys paid in.
Oh shit! So we have 10,000 gold now.
Yeah. That's what they just
Okay.
handed you in that little chest earlier.
Jeez. Okay. So I'm gonna say we should put the 500 back in the chest for the horse. And then how many days have we been docked?
4.
4? Okay. So that's 8 gold for the docking fee and 500 for the horse that we'll put back into the chest to make it 500 plat again. And I'm gonna say that we put the gold that Denon and Halfling gave us into the chest as well, since we took the entry fee out of the chest.
Okay.
So it'll make it like an even 500 plat again.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll hand the chest to Ryan.
Okay. Yeah, he takes the chest and he goes, I'll make sure Grandpa gets this.
All right, be careful.
Will do. And Ryan heads off.
All right, so I guess we're heading back to the boat, and Riggan, I'll let you do your thing.
And I'm gonna reveal a little bit. I did ask Mitch where Jimothy would be in this case. It wasn't I was like, would he have followed you guys? He was like, yeah, he probably would have been there before we made it. So I was like, all right. So it wasn't he is there to get you guys out of it. It's what would he actually have done, and that's what he would have done.
Yeah,
So.
for sure. Well, I am a little sad that we won't get to see Ghost Pavili fly around, but
It would have been a sight to see.
but I do like the idea of everyone being safe. Well, go ahead and do your thing, Riggan. And then we'll head back to the boat.
So they wanted a fog cloud in the sky, not two, in case the actual.
I mean, it could be in the general vicinity as well.
So yeah, Riggan can cast it from a maximum of 120 feet. So I assume he probably wants to be about that far away to look as inconspicuous as possible. And Riggan, it is a concentration spell. Let's see.
Oh. How long does it last?
Concentration up to an hour.
Okay. Nice.
Riggan tries to find himself a nice, secluded, hidden spot that can still see the area.
What's the range on it? Is it like...
Actual fog cloud is, unless I cast it as a second level spell, which I don't know if I want to do. It's 20-foot radius. It's not huge. It's
Oh,
still
okay.
like 40,
so you're gonna
40
have
feet.
to just kind of stay in the area for a while.
Yeah.
Hey Timmy.
Yeah.
Just because this is relevant, Pavili, after I cast Feign Death on her, she had resistance to all damage except psychic.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yep. So that means that she didn't take as much damage as
we
would have.
originally thought. Yeah.
She's still bleeding pretty bad.
Yeah. But that's good. That's good. We made it look good hopefully without being too dangerous for her.
Yeah, so Riggan's going to cast a fog cloud between the sunlight and the gallows. Not super high up in the air, but slightly
Okay.
elevated.
All right. And how far away from the gallows are you at the moment?
Probably about 100 feet away.
100 feet. Okay.
100.
All right. Yeah, nobody really suspects the dude 100 feet away from doing anything.
All right. removing my potion from my inventory since I...
And do you have to stand next to it? Is it like concentration or something?
Concentration. I have to stand within 120 feet.
Okay.
But I figured I also elevated it off the ground slightly, so that's why I'm only 100 feet away.
Oh, in Dungeons and Dragons, whatever's the farther distance is how far away it is.
Oh, that's weird. So
Yeah.
he
So you could be 120 feet away, and it's cardinal directions.
Oh,
So
okay.
everything's represented. Yeah. Yeah. I learned that from Matt Colville, I believe.
So if it's 120 feet away and 119 feet in the air, which puts it very far away, that's fine?
Yeah.
Oh.
That puts it very far away in our world, but in Dungeons and Dragons terms, it's 120 feet away. Even if it was 120 feet away and 120 feet up, it's 120 feet away.
Yeah, well, I think it only needs to be like 40 feet in the air, maybe.
Okay. So you're 120 feet away?
120 feet away.
Okay. Yeah. So you're fairly
sphere.
Decent amount away. How far is 120 feet?
I'm gonna say that at least...
Oh yeah, how's wind looking as well?
Yeah, so you guys are almost like... So you're almost like 3/4 of the way to the boat from where the gallows are.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that at least one of us should stay with Riggan. You know, just in case, you know, buddy up.
That's fair.
So I'll stick with Riggan if everyone else wants to go back to the boat.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, Ren's also down to party up and hang back a little bit.
Okay, so where exactly is everybody gonna be?
Well, I don't know. I'll just say I'm chilling with Riggan. Probably suggested that Skamos and Dunnan go back to the boat, and Quakman.
Yeah.
And
Ren
can do whatever he wants.
Ren would probably be, I guess, back at the boat, just kind of keeping watch.
Okay. Have you guys paid your boat fees and stuff, or are you guys gonna do that later?
I'd say...
I probably would have done it in the morning.
Yeah,
Okay, you guys will pay the day that you leave, so...
I mean, before Ren... Well, we're leaving today, right? I feel like we're leaving today.
Yeah, I think so. I don't want to stick around.
Yeah, so I'll hand Ren the 8 gold so that he can pay the guy on the way back. And can I also say that at some point I bought some supplies for the horse?
Yeah. So the guy who sold you the horse would have given you stuff to take care of it as well.
Okay. Is that included in the price, or?
Yeah. He likes that horse. That was his horse. He just couldn't afford to, because the Imperials dug up all of his crops to set up the arenas and stuff. So he couldn't afford to keep the horse.
That's sad. And you guys tried to steal from him.
We didn't know his circumstances.
Yeah, that's the point. You never know anyone's circumstance.
We only knew our circumstances, and in those circumstances, we needed a horse for jousting, so...
We had a chest full of 500 platinum. It's okay, I just have to give you guys shit, you know.
I know.
Oh my god. Was it Paul's idea, or was it your idea to try and steal it?
I'm gonna blame Paul.
Okay. It's easy to blame Paul when he's not here.
That's
Alright.
right.
So I guess everyone's on the ship except for Ember and Riggan, who are 120 feet from the gallows.
Okay.
And Riggan's concentrating on his cloud.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
But at least provide some shadow, some
Yeah,
darkness.
it provides a little bit of darkness, and as you're, you can see a little bit of a commotion. You can't really hear a whole lot going on from 120 feet away. But yeah, you see a little bit of a commotion happening around there, and then all of a sudden you just see hundreds and hundreds of Imperials start flooding into the town.
Oof.
Well, that doesn't look good.
Gosh, yeah, I think Reagan's still concentrating, but he probably shouldn't be.
Well,
will we be able to see that the body went missing, or can we not tell?
do any of
You can't tell.
them run past us?
They're coming from all angles of the town.
Okay. I'm gonna try and get one of their attention and ask, what's going on? What's all this commotion? Is there anything we should be worried about?
He goes, well, you're not able to leave port at the moment. We are currently going to be investigating everybody because apparently somebody has stolen the trader's body.
What?
Well, please head back to your boat. You will be investigated here shortly. That's all I can tell you.
Understood.
And he walks off.
Oh, I was going to say, I think Reagan's going to break concentration to look at the man before he leaves. And I feel like he's probably heard, he's been around markets enough. He's probably going to say something in like a snobby person's voice, like, this is an outrage.
Yeah, he just walks off. He's told you guys what he is
it.
willing to tell you. And yeah, you guys have been informed to return to your boat.
Good job,
Okay.
Riggan. That was a great response.
Reagan smiles and
sounds like you've been around me too much. And I guess we'll head back.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you guys all head back to the boat.
Reagan, I'm going to put him back on top. I'm not sure.
I was about to put him on top deck as well.
I'm zoomed in too much. Hold on, he's getting there. Okay.
Oh, I guess Ryan's not with us now.
He is not. Ryan has left the party.
Yeah. I kind of figured that might be a way to get less NPCs in the mix.
Yeah, that was actually kind of also why I was like, I think Pavley should go with the others.
Yeah. But you know,
got her statted.
I had to make my concerns clear though, because that's what Ember would do. And that's kind of why I thought up the whole they might investigate the ship thing.
And
Because that gives them like a logical reason to not take her as well.
yeah.
So anyway.
They are going to investigate your ship.
Yeah, so that worked out.
Enough of my internal thought process on kind of metagaming, but trying not to.
Metagaming the exact opposite way most people do.
Yeah,
trying to make your party less OP.
yeah, that's why I was like, oh
Make
god,
things
Reagan
easier on the DM.
I was saying like Reagan should break concentration, but I don't think he does. Like if guards are like flooding the streets, he probably shouldn't be the one just like looking like he's staring at the cloud in the sky intently.
All right.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I'm just gonna chill. I mean, we have nothing on board to hide.
Yep.
No, yeah, we're totally clean.
Maybe we should stand Teddy up to make it look like a statue instead of like having him in his bed. Just make it look like we're into weird decor.
Put a hat on.
I'm to the front of the boat.
Yeah.
You can.
He's our
Make him
figurehead.
That's that was my suggestion a long time ago.
I just feel like if he fell off, I don't know if we'd notice.
Or if he took water damage.
Yeah,
You know,
that was a big
erosion.
worry.
Because salt water is not good for anything, really.
Yeah.
As far as materials go. Obviously, it's good
Yeah.
for something. Okay. Well, yeah, I think I'm just gonna wait it out.
So you hear, let's see, I'm gonna roll it because I found out you could do this. Slash roll 1d3.
Oh.
Oh.
All right, Sammy, you
Yes.
hear in your head, also another familiar voice
In my
saying,
head.
we got out of the town. Dad told me to let you guys know. You can reply to this, and that's all you hear.
All right. I'll just say thank you. Be safe.
Oh, maximum of 20 words.
Look after them for us. Thank you.
Sure.
Was it sending?
Yeah, it was sending.
Okay. I think is sending 25 words or
Is it 25? I thought it was
I
20.
thought it was 25. Check, because I've used it a couple times. I mean, it's not a huge difference.
Yeah.
I tend to keep it pretty short. 25 words or less. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Okay, you guys have a short while before the Imperials come to check your boat. What are you guys all doing?
Oh, by the way, we have 9,492 gold after replacing the funds from the platinum chest. So,
it's very dangerous to play on the railroad.
what are we thinking we should do with it? I mean, I know we're giving some to Denon and Halfling because they helped. Yeah, how are we splitting this up? Just evenly?
I mean, I think it's fine keeping a pool of what we have. We're kind of in this all together nowadays.
Yeah, that's true. But I'm wondering if we should like split some of it up to.
What did Ryan have of your guys' in his bag of holding?
Oh fuck!
Because he's gone with it.
Fuck! He had the head.
Fuck.
We had to meet with them first, right?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we were on our way to Enkenfell first anyway, because they might be able to help with Teddy and Skamos. With like getting Skamos a new arm and like, you know. But yeah, see, that's something I've been telling myself, like, make sure we get the head from Ryan, And I forgot.
You guys didn't get the head from
No.
Ryan.
Like, I mean, I've been telling myself that for a while, thinking that we would travel there together and then we would leave to remember to like grab it from him before we go. But
Yeah.
Since he was the one who left, I think it just kind of threw off my whole thought process. Plus, it's been a while, so I'm just like, eh.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we can head to where they are first anyway. Because I think it's on the way to where Riggan is from, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Hey, you guys need to go to Riggan's old hometown.
Yeah,
Talk to the
so
old.
we might as well stop by Enkenfell on the way to Riggan's hometown. So we're okay. It was just kind of a silly oversight that I wasn't thinking of, but it'll be fine. So yeah, I'll talk to Denon and Halfling. How much? Wait, hold on. I mean, I feel like everyone who contributed should get a cut. But let's see. So that's 7 of us.
Yep.
I mean, Ryan was there too, but he's gone now. So
Yeah.
Sucks for you. So that's 1,356 gold per person. So I'll give Denon and Halfling their cut of it.
Yeah. He looks at it and he looks excited and he says, "Oh, we actually made enough to pay off the debts." And he looks at Halfling, and he like waves the sack.
Yeah, so between the two of them, that's 2,712 gold.
That's
Yep.
a lot.
And then he goes, 125 extra.
Aw.
Right on.
Well, that's great news. Where do you need to go to pay off this debt?
He goes, Morton's magnificent circus extravaganza.
Have we heard of?
So we're going to the circus.
Have we heard of that before?
Yeah, it's like a really big, it's a big circus that you happen to roll a history check for me.
Alrighty. I believe I have a +3 in history, but let me check. Yep. Oh, yay.
You know a little bit about it. You don't know too much. You know that it's like a traveling circus that people go to, but they're not exactly above table.
Okay. So, I mean, I guess if I'm gonna roll kind of shitty, that's not a bad time to do it. I'll
Yeah.
ask Denon,
We're-
are they on tour at the moment?
He looks and he like thinks for a moment. He's like, I don't actually know where they are.
Mhm.
Well, he writes that down that he doesn't actually know where they are, and he doesn't say it.
Okay. I was gonna say, you're getting better at talking.
Yep.
Alright, well, we'll keep an eye out, and hopefully we can find them to pay off whatever debt you owe. Now,
Yeah, he does a bow and then does the happy Riggan face, but it's Denon instead.
Aw. I love the happy Kenku face. Alright, well that leaves 6,780 for the rest of us. So did we want to do like a pool and then give each individual a certain amount? How do we want to do this, guys?
Like having a pool would be nice, but then also
Because we could also split. Huh?
Having a general pool would be nice, but having a little each for ourselves would be kind of cool for sure.
Like 200 each?
Yeah,
Sure.
sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I got like no money on me anymore.
Okay, so Denon and Halfling already got their cut, so that's 5 of us. So that's 1,000 from the total. Okay, everyone add 200 to your
I'm gonna do it.
thing. And then Timmy, if you could do that for Skamos and
Yeah, will do.
Quackman. Alright. I also wasn't able to give Skamos a long rest, so...
Yeah, I don't have that up right now, but I will do that between sessions.
Okay. Sounds good. So yeah, I guess we divided the money. Where are we gonna keep the pool?
In the backyard. Oh no.
Teddy's room.
Yeah, maybe Teddy's hoard.
Sure.
Have him hugging a sack of coins.
Yeah.
That's right. He was frozen in a hug. Oh, grab.
Okay, so our pool is 5,780.
That ain't bad. That ain't bad at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Denon sees that you guys are pulling it, and he puts he gives you guys 100 of the 125 extra that he was talking about
Oh, well,
into the pool, and he says, "For helping."
but don't you want to keep some for yourself after your debt's paid?
And he pulls out 25. He goes, "More."
Well, it's up to you.
He just gives you a thumbs up.
Okay, so Denon added 100.
Yeah, Denon added 100.
Okay, so the new total is 5880. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, thank you. All right, so we got the money straightened out, I guess.
Got that money
So,
straightened.
I mean,
We got
I
heavily-
guess, yeah, I guess we might as well just kind of,
We have to hang out until we get checked out, don't we?
yeah. I mean, I'll just say maybe we start getting things ready to sail. Like, we're not gonna leave, obviously, but
Yeah, just get literally ready to leave as soon as the Imperials check us out.
yeah.
So yeah, a couple, almost as soon as you guys put away your coin, a couple Imperials come walking up to your boat. They just kind of like walk on, like they don't even ask for permission to enter the vessel. They just walk onto it.
nice.
And he goes, "All right, who's in charge around here?"
Well, are you asking who's in charge of the ship or who's in charge of the house?
He looks at you and just goes, "I just need to know who's in charge. We need to talk to some people."
All right, well, I suppose that would be me.
He goes,
What seems
"Alrighty
to be the
then.
problem?
Well, oh, you have Silverthorne. Oh, nice. This will make it easy. Did you guys steal the body?"
Why would we do that?
Well, somebody stole the body, and so far everybody that we've searched and talked to has said no, they didn't steal the body.
Well, you're welcome
Oh,
to search, but we don't have anything.
That is indeed what we are going to have to do. I just wanted to Well, you know, maybe somebody says, yes, we've got the body, and then that makes my job so much easier. Then we
Well,
just kill the whole boat.
what?
If you had the body, we kill the whole boat. That's...
Oh, I thought I misunderstood what you meant.
Oh, no. I was talking to myself.
I
Sorry.
see.
Yes. In the case of the person having the body, we are under the word from... He was like, oh, I don't remember what the new Ember's name is, and he looks over at the other guy. Do you remember what his name is? The guy just waltzed into town a couple days ago, saying that he was the new... He was the new Ancients Reborn or something like that. Oh, I don't remember what his name is. I just know that he's got powers beyond everybody else that has led us before, and well, we listened to him. There's that guy. Well, he said kill whoever took the body.
Well, you're welcome
That guy doesn't sound
you're
very
welcome to
nice.
search, but we didn't steal the body. Wouldn't have much use for it, to be honest. But here, I'll give you a grand tour. So I show him, like, you know, this is the captain's quarters, and this is the stable. This is the ogre tent, since he doesn't fit through any of the doors. This is our coin rack that we had commissioned. You know, just
What does Ren do as Ember walks into Teddy's room and just calls him the coin rack?
Ren's just standing there like a little little peeved, like keeping quiet. You can tell that his fists are very clenched.
well, you know, Ember loves Teddy, but she's not about to explain to these guards that, you know, that he's
That we
their
have a statue that was once
petrified
a human.
friend. So yeah.
Yeah, he protects the money.
Oh, and this is a device that one of our friends installed. It allows us to communicate with the top deck when we're on the second deck. Isn't that great?
As you guys are sitting next to it, you could hear the sounds of Quakman just like slobbering down fish.
Very useful.
Skamos is probably like yelling at him that he should be captain or something. All you do is eat fish all day.
I should be the captain. All you do is sit here and eat the fish. If it was my boat, this would be a barrel of grog.
Yeah. And you know, and these are where we keep our munitions. We have quite the variety these days. Yeah, I'm just, you know, giving him a tour.
Yeah, they see and they're looking through our stuff. Why do you
And
guys have so many bombs on this boat?
thinking this is the galley, I just tell him, well, one of our old friends had quite the hobby, and we ended up with, well, he unfortunately has since passed, but we continue to wield his explosives to keep his memory alive.
I mean, this is a lot of explosives. Like, you could open up a shop with all these explosives.
He actually did have a shop.
He did. Oh, would we have heard of it?
I'm not sure. It was a small town.
Okay. Well, these look like they're fairly well made. Well, when you see your friend again, let him know that he makes some good explosives. do you mind if I take one of these?
I will let him know when I die that he makes good. Just kidding. I don't say that, but
You should make the Imperial Guards feel like shit.
I grab something small and
give him a firecracker.
Yeah, I actually do have a. The fuck are those things called again?
Alchemist fire.
Alchemist fire. Yes. How did you know? Do you have those too?
I think I do have some, or at least I played Damien.
Oh yeah.
I played him. I
was
like,
I grab an alchemist's fire from one of his shelves and yeah, here, check it out.
Yeah. Oh, well, thank you. And he like stuffs it into his suit of armor.
Yeah, it's just best to just kind of.
Yeah. I feel kind of like shit about that, but at the same time, I'm not going to be like, no.
Can you imagine? He's like, oh, cool. And he just stuffs it in there and it explodes and he's on fire.
Be careful with that. I do tell him.
All right. And yeah, so the search of your boat kind of goes off without a hitch. They look at stuff. He takes one of those alchemist fires that you gave him. He looks back over at Halfling's tent and he goes, I guess you guys did have an ogre in the competition. And he just leaves.
Yep.
Halfling's just standing there waving, goodbye!
Bye! Make sure you get him out the toilet!
What?
Throws the fish at them.
Make sure
you get him out. Make sure you get him out the toilet.
Oh no. I mean, it's probably gibberish to them. And
it is.
And this happened a couple days ago, right?
Yeah, that happened like 2 days ago.
I like that Halfling still thinks he's in there. Because I assume he would have I mean, you can tell us this in exposition later if we see him again, or out of campaign or whatever. But what I'm kind of imagining is that he just.
You guys have heard some chatter around town.
Oh yeah, what have we heard?
Yeah, you guys heard that the Lord Lionel got completely destroyed and passed out inside the toilet.
Dang.
His some of his garbs dangled into the water and he had to burn his clothes. And you could tell people are exaggerating some of this stuff. But
yeah.
you guys completely decimated his reputation in this area.
Did Plucky go down the hole?
Wow, that is a throwback and a half. All right. Well, that is perfect. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess if we're free to go, we can just set off, right?
Yep.
We've paid. Ren picked up his ring. Everything's kind of accomplished. So, yeah, we might as well take off.
As scot-free as we can be right now, so.
So yeah, Quakman goes, so, are we going to be heading straight to meet with the Ox, or are we going to go to this circus that I'm hearing so much about?
We're not sure where the circus is. So, why don't you bring us to the nearest port town?
Away from
you. Let's head south, I would think. And then the next port that we stop in, we can investigate where the circus is. And if the circus is on the way, we can go there first. But if it's not, then we'll just head to see the Ox.
In place name Jungle. Where was the Ox at again?
He's at Engenfell, the City of Temples, right?
Yep.
So it's like right here in the middle.
And that's on the way to Shuford, way down here, which is where we need to go.
Yeah. So
So
we can pick up the
the
head.
the next closest. So there is going to be up Hagfell. There is the there's like that castle that I was talking about.
Oh, okay.
You guys can make port there.
Yeah.
Or further south than that, there's the Forbidden City of Adele.
Mm-hmm. The Jungle of Ghosts. Ooh. Sounds cool.
That's where we sent Pavli's ghost body.
Yeah. Yeah, I say maybe like, okay, is this where, like, up the river? Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, right
And
before the things of Anakin.
It's a big enough river that we could sail up, yeah?
Yeah, that river is. The rivers that appear on this map are wide enough for your boat to sail down.
all right.
Well, in all actuality, your guys' boat is this big.
Wait, how big?
I don't know where you're at on the map.
Oh, here. I'm on your boat.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I'm on. Oh, shit. Okay.
That's the actual size of your boat.
Yeah. But we like the graphic.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the castle, is there like a town around it or anything?
As far as you're aware of right now, it's abandoned.
Okay, so we're not really gonna find any info on the circus there.
No, but that would be the closest part that you guys could safely.
Yeah. And do we know if the Forbidden City is populated at all?
Yeah, the Forbidden City is populated.
Okay. I mean, I guess we might as well take the first stop, right? It's like the closest that we have. And it feels like a pretty safe place to leave the boat if it's abandoned.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, maybe, because then no one's going to be able to watch it unless we leave Quakman there. Which we could. Since,
yeah, we could. Quackman.
Like, maybe leave Quakman and Skamos there.
Fight over the boat.
Yeah. I mean, that's an idea. What do you guys think?
Yeah, that works. You definitely don't want to just leave the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's probably the best bet, is to have someone stay with it.
Okay. And then I feel like it's also good that, you know, this is like one of the closer places.
Yeah.
Like, we're still far enough away from Lahil, but we can, you know, kind of start on our way to Enkenfell. And then maybe we'll learn more about the circus there, too.
Yeah.
Because I feel like we need to get out of here. Like, if I had some foresight, I would have, like, investigated it in that town, but we're kind of on our way out.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's good to stick around, so.
No, I think it's.
What do you guys think? I mean, we need to get the head from Ryan to help Teddy, so.
Yeah.
I mean, I think personally we should probably just take care. We're planning to go to the circus, right? That's kind of the.
We don't know where the circus is.
Okay.
That's why I'm saying, like, you know, we can learn more about it. Like, I'm assuming that they might be on tour somewhere, but Denon said he doesn't know where they are. right now.
Okay.
And so that's why I was saying if I had more foresight, I might have investigated that in La Hill, where we just were, but I feel like we need to get out of here.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm saying, like, we should go down here, dock the boat here, travel to here, and then we can meet up with the Ox, take the head from Ryan, maybe learn more about the circus while we're there, see if anyone knows where they are, and then we can decide where to go from there. Because we have to go even further. Shuford.
Yeah, that sounds like probably our best bet.
We definitely will end up stopping before we get to Shuford anyways.
Yeah, I was gonna say we should take care of the circus thing first if it was on the way, but we don't know if it's on the way yet, so...
Yeah. I don't know exactly where they are at.
Alright, so heading for the Hagfin River.
Okay. So yeah, it's a few days travel down to the Hagfin River.
Okay.
But yeah, you guys can make it pretty much without any problems.
And so when it's been about an hour since the... Maybe like, okay, I'll say 2 hours actually, after the execution, I'm going to send Pavali a message and just say, hey, we're just checking up on you, making sure everything's okay. Sorry about Riggan actually stabbing you.
Yeah, she's regained consciousness, and she goes, it's okay. Hot halflings are taking care of me. She sends it
Oh
back.
my god. Oh my god, that sounds like her. Alright. Just glad she's safe. And I'm gonna send a message to Ryan too. Like,
probably the most Shannon thing that I've done in family.
yeah. Yeah. And then I'll send one to Ryan as well. Hey, just checking up, making sure everything is okay. It sounds like you got out safely.
Yes, everything is good on our end. We are heading down. Right now we're in the Incan jungle.
Alright. Sounds good. I tell everyone what I heard from Pavali and Ryan. It seems like everything's going okay. They're safe.
Good.
And they're on their way.
So we should probably go meet them then, huh?
Yeah. Yep. So we're sailing for the Hagfin River to make dock up at the castle.
Yeah. And
Sounds
if there's nothing else people want to do today, I think that's a fairly decent cutoff point.
Yeah. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Works for me.
Yep. And congratulations, everybody! You have reached level 6.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yay!
Wait, we were already level 6.
Are you level 6 already?
Yeah.
You've reached level 7.
Yay!
Take it.
Sweet-o.
Sweeto.
Yeah, we're already level 6. You guys have all reached level 7?
Yay!
So.
So we got experience for that weird little excursion.
You guys got experience because you guys fought a bunch of people at the Colosseums and did a bunch of things.
Alright. Well, that's exciting.
That is exciting.
So yeah, at the beginning of next session, we'll roll our health, and
yeah, sounds good.
yeah.
I don't think I get anything particularly exciting at level 7, but I think I do get some more spells, which actually is pretty exciting. So, yay.
Alright, well thank you everybody for stopping by.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah,
It
and
was a good one, and I will see you all next time.
yeah, thanks Timmy.
Bye.
Thanks everyone.
Have a good night.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.